welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Seminoles will kick it away first. The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Monarchs offense will get the first swing of the game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Back to pass, it's Overton. Snagged in the middle, it's Browning. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. They'll try the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Makes the catch. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top.
It's a seam wide open. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Turns it loose deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give on the inside. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Bringing the heat. A strike downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He leaves it with his back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the...
Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, ODU. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Marshall was anything but dominant, but the Thundering Herd are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L Company. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down and 10. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands. It's Webster.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling the open field.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for space. It's Browning. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defense...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Tyree. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough and then mark it at the 23. First down here for the offense. Going up top again. Quickly complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Overton. Gets open down the middle. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And how about the big athlete, the ability to catch the football and then also do damage after the catch? You see so many athletic tight ends nowadays with physicality and the ability to make you miss. He breaks a tackle and goes a long way for the big touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Crosses the 35. Wide open spaces. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They'll run the screen. How powers through. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles!
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's Overton. A little screen to the running back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far.
It's a running room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Safe completion on the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback making adjustments. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. showing the arm strength to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Caught over the middle. It's Davis.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Got enough space. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Here comes the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Overton. Got it behind the line. It's Browning. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Line just tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Sets up the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down.
And into the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line out of the one. An explosive play has him set up. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Arizona State somehow, some way, found a way there in Tempe and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the ranking...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, with a great field position for the O at the 37. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Looking downfield on first down. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown Seminoles. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Bringing it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
The Monarchs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Oh, he's got some space. He's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Noles.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all. Stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. And the Monarchs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Right on the money. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tyree. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run. The Monarchs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, out of space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I don't know about the play call there. 3rd and long, and they're going option, and the defense, give them credit. They took everything away. The quarterback had to keep it himself. Defense is fine, giving up a couple of yards, but that's all you're going to...
He's got it. First down and more. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Monarchs are marching down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Overton. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gives it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Seminoles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Running with the fullback. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Ace? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Noles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. Tap. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick release by the QB. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Overton. Hauls it in.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. Give to the back. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. He lets one fly deep, and it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lawrence. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Lots of room to... Touchdown, ODU! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. And some room to work. Bust through behind his pad. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll ride Davis here. There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Webster. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Working the middle, it's complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A good connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown Seminoles. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Snags it over the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Lawrence. Under fire. Turns it loose. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Webster. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Gets rid of it. That's reeled in, it's Gibson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Plows through the defense.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show.